Now I'd like to address something that affects everybody in this country, and that's Social Security. There's something called Social Security optimization, file and suspend. When should I take it? When should I not? It's a very confusing area of the law. So a lot of people go down to the Social Security Administration to ask them these questions. And 5 hours after taking their number, they get somebody that says, I can't answer that for you. We're not allowed to. So let's talk about it here. First, the Social Security is paid out at different levels depending on when you start it. If you start it at normal retirement age, which for people retiring now is age 66, you get X amount. Let's say that amounts to $2,000. If you, however, take it early, let's say age 62, you might get $1,400. And if you wait until age 70, you might get $2,700 for life per month. So how does this work together, and how does it work to our advantage to wait or take it early? Well, the simple truth is that every year you wait, you can get an 8% per year for life increase in your Social Security. But you give up that year of payment. So this is kind of a depends answer. Depends on the rest of the assets in your portfolio. And it depends on your health. And it depends on the age difference between the high earner and the low earner in a family. So one of the things that we can do, you may have heard the term file and suspend or optimization. And the way it works is this. Let's say that the husband was a higher earner and the wife raised the kids and had, did work some, but didn't have a whole lot of benefits to expect. And he became 66, and he decided to do something called file and suspend. So he's going to file for benefits, but not take them. That allows her to file for half of his. When she files for half of his benefits, those are essentially free money. They do not reduce that 8% per year increase for life for either one of them. So as they wait until they turn age 70, and then they lock in the higher amount for life, they've been getting Social Security checks along the way, but it's like they don't count. Because she's not taking her own benefits. She's just taking spousal benefits, and they don't count against either one of them. So now they've locked in essentially a 32% increase for life. But what happens if maybe the man was not in as good a health? We know that women tend to live longer than men. If he passes away and she's getting a very low payment based on her work history, she gets to then flip over to his and take the higher amount for life. So by him making the decision at 66 to wait until 70, he also guaranteed his wife lifetime higher payouts in case he predeceased her. This is a pretty easy thing to do. Now, some people think, well, gosh, I'm not going to live that long, so maybe I ought to take it early. And that I would agree with that. If you have some health concerns and you don't believe you're going to live that long, take it early. You'll be ahead. Now, we can run Social Security optimization reports individually for people. We put in your age, we put in your benefits, we do the what-ifs on taking it early versus late. Where's the break-even point? And I will tell you, generally, the break-even point is about age 78. If you expect to live past age 78, you'll want to delay your Social Security if possible. If you delay it and you live to be, let's say, 90, I've seen these examples where you could be $300,000 to $400,000 ahead over the course of your lifetime by delaying that payout. So this is a very important thing to consider. Another thing, I just met with somebody, she'd been married for a long time, divorced, he's passed away, and her earnings history was very poor, and she was getting this very little amount of money. And I reminded her that if you've been married to somebody for 10 years, it doesn't matter how many times that person's been married, remarried, passed away or not, you get to have a big portion of his. And it It changed her life right there. She did not know that. She was pulling $500 a month and I think eating cat food. And all of a sudden she was going to be looking at $1,800 a month for the rest of her life. And she wasn't that old. So within Social Security, there is a whole lot of planning opportunities. And you can't just look at it and say, boy, early or late. I guess I'll take it late because he said to. Well, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you don't have adequate cash flow. I wouldn't want to see somebody not be able to have a good life from age 62 to 70 because I'm sitting here talking to you saying you should delay it. That's not what I'm saying. It depends on your situation. You got to do a financial plan. You got to integrate other cash flow options that you have, other investments, lifestyle, life expectancy, age differences, and have a financial planner that understands Social Security, how it works, how to take advantage of it, and make that part of your planning process.